We are ready now for shot 65 and get beyond the halfway point. Just show you what we got. So this is what we've got here and how he's kind of set up there with everything. And it's tricky when you're going over here because like it moves up. So you kind of get the idea of what we're going for. And there's like everything all kind of laid out there. So for me right now, the thing I'm most not concerned with, whatever, but just making sure he moves the way he needs to move and making sure, because I don't have the actual frame, it's a big wide thing, that the background is going to work out. Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about that. But other than that, I'm pretty stoked on this shot. I think he looks cool. I think we're ready to go, kids. All right. Pause in. Pato! Shot 65 had another pretty intricate background that was again made as I was shooting, essentially. Because it always works better when I can actually see the character that was already there with the background. And that always makes it work better. Yeah, it's 65 in the books. All right, kids. We are now officially beyond halfway. Give yourselves a round of applause. I can't do it or I drop the phone. But anyway, let's check it out. So here you got the shot here. Boop, walk in, looks around. All right, cool. And then here's what we got here. Oh, walk in, looks around. And of course, as always, everything, all the movement will be done in post. I'm pretty happy with this one. I got happier with it the longer I worked on it and saw it kind of coming together. Not knowing exactly how the camera's going to move and what it's going to catch. I have a good idea, but not positive. So that was kind of it too. Another one thing here is, as you can see here, that's like a subway and it should be up here, but it's down there. So that's my bad. But we got it done. All right, kids, shot 66. Now that's a fun one. Check it out. Yo, what is up? All right, shot 66, and it's a fun one. All right, so here's going to show you what we got going on here. Boom, goes there. Okay, not a crazy shot, but there's a lot of stuff in the background. And here is all the stuff I made to get placed in. And it's like the ship at the beginning of Star Wars. Like, it doesn't end. And so what I'm going to be doing now is like placing it in. I might even bring up the original Photoshop project to see where each thing is placed. That's why I have them all labeled so I can do stuff like that. Because there's a lot of stuff going on back there. But I'm stoked to get into this one. I think it's going to be fun. What do you say, kids? Let's do it. Pause in. Yeah, okay, we got the background done. So check this out here. So you can see all the stuff in the background. You have these little fences up there, all these electric boxes, the stairs, this door, pipe, all this little roof here, little blah, 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 whatever the heck. And you come over here, and there it all is. These things up there, these pipes, the electrical things, the stairs, this pipe thing. Here's this with the roof. That's that under part of the roof, and there you go. I'm pretty stoked to have all that part done. And yeah, now we just got to lay everything else on it. We're going to have a couple layers going because there's ad rocks running behind and MCA's pulling in. But see, here's the thing. The car doesn't actually pull in, but the camera pulls out and moves, so it looks like the car pulls in. So I just saw that. So I'm going to do that movement as well at the same time as Mike D is sliding over top of the hood. So here we go. It's going to be awesome. Whoop-ow! Yo! So here we are. Shot 66. Check this out. I bought these gloves. I wanted to have like those tight latex gloves because sometimes they'll leave fingerprints on the stuff. And I bought these and look how loose they are. I can't do anything with these. And I bought 50 pairs of them. On the box it looked like they were the ones I wanted, but they obviously were not. So if you need these gloves, hit me up. I've got a lot of them. Anyway, so for this shot here, I've got like the layering system. And at first I only had one block between all the layers. But then the car looked super small. And also, with just the one block layer, look over here, we got pieces of the rookie. I'd have to manipulate him back there, but I had no idea how I'd get my little delicate phalanges between there. So I was going to use like a long stick kind of thing, but then that would be difficult too. But now I moved up the car, and now I can get my hands in there and manipulate ad rock. That sounded weird. Look away! 66 in the house. Okay, so we're about to start shooting it. Just wanted to show you our setup here. That's what we want it to look like. And then what we got it looking like here is this. Then on the main stage here, got a little rookie back there about to run. Chief about to slide on the car. Cochise holding it all down in the cop car. And then there are the sticks I use to move the cop car in to give it the illusion as the camera's kind of moving its perspective and the car kind of moves. We do it this way. I hope it's going to work out. I think it's going to work out. There seems to be a lot of moving pieces in this, so that's what I'm kind of not worried about, but, you know, it's just going to be a thing. But in the end, I hope it looks radical. I hope you think it does too, but it hasn't happened yet. So project awesomeness like this. Awesome! Speaking of intricate backgrounds, this one had so many tiny little pieces that all worked so well together to make this scene. This is another one of my favorite scenes to look at because of all the details that went into it. And I think that the animation turned out really smooth as well, so awesome. Yeah, 66 in the books. We got her done. Here, let's check it out here. So, boom. And see, again, the car looks like it's pulling in just because of the way the camera moves. So we did this with it. Boom. See there, the rookie running in the background there. Him sliding along. It looks like he's actually on top of that car too. And I'm pretty stoked with how it turned out. A little better than I thought it was going to at the beginning. I was kind of worried about it. But yeah, here's the aftermath. And then I put the little light on the one above it just because it was easier to get to. And yeah, him hiding back there, everything. So yeah, on to 67. I'm stoked on this one. Let's see if we can keep on rolling, kids. Hands in. Whoa, yo!